Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about Africans before the colonialists or the Europeans came to Africa. Of course, Africa is huge. I can't tell you about the whole continent from like West Africa to South Africa. It's huge. I can't tell you how Africans were like before the arrival of the Europeans, but I'm going to tell you specifically about my people, how my people used to live and how they are still living today and why they are still living the way they used to a long time ago. So I'm a Tutsi from Congo, from a tribe called Banyamulenge. We are Congolese people, Congolese Tutsis, just like other Tutsi in Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, but the culture is different because of the influence of Europeans. When I say the culture is different, I mean Banyamulenge culture, Tutsi Congolese, and the culture of Tutsi in Rwanda and Burundi is different because we were influenced by Europeans in different ways. So same people, different influences, and that's how we developed different cultures. For example, so I'm a Congolese Tutsi from Banyamulenge. So my people in Congo, we were never converted to Christianity by Europeans. Whereas the Tutsi in Burundi, Rwanda, they were converted to Christianity by Europeans. So those are two different things. But of course we were converted to Christianity by other Africans, not Europeans. Sometimes in the 1950s. So not a long time ago, of course. So my point is, there is a reason we didn't have influence with Europeans. So when the Europeans came in the area, our people, they didn't want to be treated like other people they were being treated. For example, there was a man named Mushishi from my group. He was beaten by a Belgian colonialist. And then, after he was beaten with a stick, he grabbed a stick, he hit the man back very bad. And then he left the area. Never questioned anything, never did anything to kill or do anything to harm him. But from then, there was a conflict between Belgians and my people. But again, so we had bad relationship, and our kids, they never went to their schools. So our people went to school after they left. So no our people went to school to be taught by the Europeans, by the colonialists. Our people, they refused. So you can see there is a resistance. Other communities, they were very obedient, they did everything. But the Tutsi in Congo, we refused. So we're minding our business with our cows in the mountains and not being involved with the Europeans. So because of that, we have a unique culture. A unique culture which I'm about to tell you. For example, in my culture growing up till today, I have never seen couples like my husband and wife who are divorced from my community. But if you go to the Tutsi in Burundi, Rwanda, and other parts of Uganda, you see the same group of people but different culture. For them, divorcing is like everybody it's like other part of the country, it's normal. So other countries, like globally, it's like normal pretty much. But for our people, we have a traditional, we still have the ancient culture of solving problems. For example, if I hit my wife, she will tell my family, like my father, my uncles, my family, her husband's family, they have to sit down, tell me why in the world would you hit your wife? What's going on? What's going on? What's wrong? So, if things is complicated, she will have the woman's family will also come. So it's very embarrassing for the man to hit his wife. So basically, the whole family, they get together, they sit outside, the elders, they solve the problem. So because of that, the community was always together. You have to do as they say, you can't do your own things. So the whole community will all go together. Even the Europeans, the missionaries, they came. they try to convert our people to Christianity, but because it's a group of people, we all make the decision together, they all refused. So, also, another thing I can say is that in my community, since I was born till today, I have never seen a member of my people who is a beggar. Like begging for food in the street, whether it's here in America or somewhere, being homeless. So, but if I go to my Tutsi in Burundi, Rwanda, when I was visiting, I've seen people who look like me begging for food. So, I'm like, what's going on? Doesn't mean we are rich than those guys, but the culture is different. You know, it's like being hit by a huge atomic bomb, like with a polluted air coming to your area. Things is gonna be, it's not gonna be the same. You know, you're gonna start like feeling your eyes itchy. You're gonna get sick. Your life will change. But those pollution that came to some of my people in neighboring countries, they never hit us. So for us, we still don't have beggars or anybody in the street begging for money, anything like that. The Banyamulenge, we have none. Why? Because if I'm poor, my whole family, they are responsible for buying me clothes, making sure I eat. You know, if I am an orphan, they are responsible for doing that. And this has nothing to do with the religion. Put religion away. This is not Christianity, this is not Islam. So it's just culture, ancient people, ancient Africans, before the who had never had the influence of Europeans. Individualistic culture of this is mine, you know. So we don't have beggars, and until today I have never seen a Banyamulenge who begs, whether homeless or in Africa, begging for food, or who doesn't dress nice, who doesn't have money to wear clothes. So they're always perfect, you know. And other communities, they get jealous. Like, why are those people always like that? Why are they, you know, always dressing nice? They look rich. They have everything. It's because we help each other. Last a couple years ago, I went back to Africa. I have my siblings back there, so I went to visit them. And then one of my younger brother, I left my shoes by the door, because when you enter the house, they leave the shoes by the door. And then when I was about to go back, because my brother had already left, he took my shoes and socks too. I'm like, who shares a socks with another person? Because I've been here in America for like 10 years now, so I can tell that I had already changed without knowing. I had changed. I have that culture of individualistic, hey, this is mine. Why in the world would you wear somebody's shoes? But over there, nothing belongs to you. You share whatever you have with your community. Your cousin are more than a cousin. They are like your immediate family. They are your family. Everybody. So, and if your cousins is poor and you are rich, you're not doing anything to help, you became like you become a bad person. You look bad for the whole community, not just your clan or your family. Everybody's like, I can't believe he is that rich, and look his cousins, look how they look like, look how, you know. So we have a culture of helping each other, helping one another. And that is because we had never ever have interaction. Our people, they were never ever brainwashed. So, of course, because of that, we had less educated people compared to other community, which means they took advantage of us later on. And because for us, we started going to school after 1960, when the Europeans left, and then from there to catch up with other people, you can tell there's a huge gap between us and other communities. But again, we are still the richest ethnic group because we still have the spirit of Africa. We still help each other whenever we have. We still know how to support one another. Because of that, even though we might have less educated people, we still live a best life compared to other communities who are broken. So, to finish this, I'm going to read this. it's not showing. So this is Lord Macaulay. He was a British man who went to Africa, like battling slave trade. They were trying to find a way to colonize Africa. So, and this guy, so when he came back from exploring Africa, he was giving a speech to the Parliament in UK in 1835. This is what he told the Parliament of UK. This is what he said about his findings about African people. He said, "I have traveled across the length and breadth of Africa, and I have not seen one person who is a beggar, who is a thief. Such wealth I have seen in this country, such high moral values, people of such caliber, that I do not think we would ever conquer this country unless we break the very backbone of this nation, which is her spiritual and cultural heritage. And therefore, I propose that we replace her old and ancient education system, her culture, for if the Africans think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater than their own, they will lose their self-esteem, their native culture, and they will become what we want them, a truly dominated nation." So, as the Europeans, when they came, they found out it's not just my people who were like that. It's everybody. Most African ethnics, they were very people who help each other in their communities. They care for one another. There was no beggars. There was no thieves. They share everything they have. And then they said the only way to defeat nations like that is to change our mind, to think that what they have is better than ours. And if we try to imitate them, we will lose self-esteem, and then we will try to be like them, and then we will be able to be dominated. And that's exactly what they did, and that's what it is today. You know, we see people bleaching their skin because they think black is not beautiful. We see people wearing wigs, whatever they say, "Oh, well, it's okay, it's okay." No, it's not okay. Just be you. Be proud of black, because that spirit is what our ancestors had. It's like the best way to live life. But today, things are changing. But we need to learn about our past so we can try to be the same people, upright people. Thank you.